Expedia and Visit Scotland invite you to come experience the beauty that awaits in Scotland. The sweep of wild coastlines, quiet lochs, and untamed landscapes. Fresh cuisine that feels rooted in the land. Come experience the kind of stillness that stays with you long after you leave. Plan your Scottish escape today at expedia.com/Visit Scotland.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Michael Rapaport is one of the great actors in my generation. I mean that. True Romance, Higher Learning. He was so phenomenal in this cable TV show. We really loved it. Atypical. But whenever you put the TV on, you see Michael Rapaport. He's like Michael Caine. Like Michael Caine was in every movie. Everyone for about 40 years. You put on Law & Order, there's Michael Rapaport. You put on some old movie about New Edition, there's Michael Rapaport. He's a great actor. He's also a terrific comedian, but he's given up a lot. He's given up a lot over the last couple of years because he's a Jewish boy, and he's been back and forth to Israel about 100 times, and Hollywood hates him because of that. That's the bottom line. He may not tell you exactly what he's lost, but I don't even know the exact numbers, but he's lost plenty. Because he's a man of integrity. He loves the Jewish people. He loves Israel, and I love him. He's got a great documentary about to come out. I can't wait to go see it on June the 9th at the Tribeca Film Festival. But he's also known, Mike Rapaport, as a huge basketball guy. In fact, when the 3-on-3 league started with Ice Cube, Mike was doing a lot of the on-court stuff. Big Knick fan, huge Knick fan. And on this day, I had to have him. So here he is. The great comedian and actor, Michael Rapaport. Mike, good morning, buddy. How are you?
Sid, I am a pessimistic Knicks fan like all of the Knicks fans that are over 30 years old.
Right.
And the Knicks are going to win the NBA championship. I've never said that before. I've never said that before. I've never even thought it before. We're going to beat the crap out of either the Spurs or OKC. We are playing so well, so cohesively, so together, so for the team. And we are peaking. And we dominated Cleveland. I mean, if you listen to some of the clips from the post game of James Harden and Donovan Mitchell and
they
Kenny
sound
Atkinson.
ridiculous. Kenny Atkinson, before the game, the coach of the Cavaliers, actually said, analytically, we're beating the Knicks. Mind you, he's down 3-0. And even after the loss, and they lost by a lot, this was not Alonzo Mourning saying this, when the Knicks had to win the game on an Allen Houston floater, they lost by an average of 25 points, and Jimmy Harden still said after the series, we're the better team. What a moron.
What do you? That's going to go down in history. That's one of the worst quotes ever. They didn't just beat the crap out of Cleveland and Philadelphia and Atlanta. I mean, they dominated them. And the fact that Landry Shamet is clicking on all cylinders from top to bottom, the whole team. Like I'm not afraid of Victor Wembanyama on the Spurs. I'm not afraid of Shea. These guys are duking it out there in the West. They're going to come and beat up, tattered, and exhausted. And the Knicks have earned this break because every single game they play better and better and better and better and better. And I truly feel from the bottom of my toes to the top of my beautiful, beautiful blonde, a little bit of speckled gray hair, that the Knicks are winning the NBA championship. And I've never said that because I've been beaten down. Right. I've been disappointed like all of us.
Of course.
I see these kids outside of the Garden and they're having a good time. And I'm like, why are they celebrating? Because they didn't grow up the way we did. And nor should they have the pain and the disappointment and the agony that we have had.
It makes me mad, though. I mentioned that in the first segment today, back at like 6 o'clock, and I see all these, these young kids and these girls.
Them go, Sid.
Yeah, I know, but they weren't
younger.
there. They weren't there for the Edmund Sherrod, Rory Sparrow, Sly Williams days. Like we had to go through.
They're New York fans, and,
I know.
And nor should they have to. We deserve better. We shouldn't be sitting here. Like I talked to people yesterday. They got voodoo dolls. People are like talking to astrologists Some people won't move off the couch in between games, the superstition. But I go, how? These are all grown-ups.
Yeah.
The kids, they should be free. They should be excited. Let them go nuts. They shouldn't have to suffer with years and years of Charles Smith missed layups and Sly Williams, like you mentioned, and the great Michael Ray Richardson and the Bernard King, the highs, the lows, the agony, and all the Pat Ewing and the finger rolls and the Glenn Gondrzik and all of it. We shouldn't have to be that way.
No,
I'm
you're
glad
right.
these kids are able to.
No,
celebrate.
you're right. They're having fun. I remember watching Michael Ray, who was my favorite Knick for a while there. Bernard King was my favorite Knick. Then Ewing. Now we'll see about Brunson, but I remember seeing Michael Ray play. They used to have this game at Kutcher Sports Academy in upstate New York every year. They called it the Maurice Stokes basketball game. Maurice Stokes. And they'd have like the greatest players in the league would go to upstate New York to Kutcher Sports Academy, and I met Michael Ray Richardson there. But I want to get back to what you said. Okay, the Knicks are going to win the championship. Okay, so if they don't, and they suffer their third consecutive NBA Finals loss right after 94 Houston. No, because I want to know.
Why are you speaking these words?
I know, but
city
but will
beyond?
you? But will you be disappointed? Because my point is, I tweeted this. Yes, I tweeted this at 4:00 this morning. Now the expectations are NBA Finals is not good enough. We need to be the champs.
This is New York. This is not Cleveland. This is not OKC. This is not Missouri or any other. This is New York, the mecca of basketball. Madison Square Garden. They call it the city game. We have to be able to earn that and say that with pride. No, the championship, the finals means ugats. It means absolutely, positively nothing. We've done that before. We did it in 99. We've come close. We have no cigar. It do not mean a thing if you ain't got the ring, Sid. Yes, it won't mean anything. I can't take it again. I spoke it into existence. I hope I didn't jinx myself and the Knicks. But we're better. We're playing better right now, and this is what it matters. We are playing better right now than OKC and the Spurs.
Yeah,
both those teams.
Better than anybody. No, listen, we are playing like no team I've ever seen. I didn't see Magic Lakers do this. I didn't see Birds Celtics do this. Michael's Bulls not winning by 30 points every game. 3 closeouts on the road by 25 to 30 points. I've never seen a team do that, Michael. Never. So is this? I know you love all the New York sports teams, but I love it like when you talk to my son Gabriel, because his favorite team by far is the Knicks. He likes the Yankees, he likes the Giants, but his favorite team is the Knicks. I get the feeling in terms of New York sports teams, you're with Gabriel, yes?
My favorite sport is basketball, and yeah, my favorite team is the Knicks. I mean, the New York football Giants, but it's different, like I grew up playing basketball. In New York City, basketball courts are part of they're part of the structure of New York, whether they're being used or not. Like, basketball is our sport. There's baskets all over. I love basketball. I love the Knicks. I love the Garden.
Have you ever played? Because I know you can play ball, Michael. I know you can play basketball. I've seen you in celebrity games over the years before you got old and the knees went on you. Have you ever played at West? Have you ever played at West 4th Street ever?
I've shot around at West 4th Street. I never played at West 4th Street, but I played it, no disrespect to West 4th Street. It's a great place. It's iconic. It's competitive. The baskets, with the cage, and it's small, and it's very, very New York. But I feel like where I grew up playing in high school was even better basketball players out in Brooklyn and in those places. But, I mean, New York City basketball, street ball is just – it's one of a kind, and, I hope that these pickleball courts don't take over all the basketball courts. And I think that Jalen Brunson, one thing about him, Sid, is that when you look at the way he plays, the style that he plays, the basic, he doesn't dunk. He's not high flying. He's not 7'4" like Wembanyama. He's not even shooting from half court like Steph Curry. You can be like Jalen. Like, you can go to the court and practice and imagine yourself being Jalen Brunson, because what he does is so fundamentally fit and so fundamentally sound. And I'm so proud of this team. They're understated. They're classy. They're like these nerds. They really, truly love each other. They understand what it means to play for New York. And I feel like as a sports fan, we couldn't have a better group of guys representing New York.
No, I agree.
Basketball
I agree.
Right
They're
now.
fighters.